Headquarters to all personnel. Full emergency alert was declared at 1600 hours. All procedures and regulations in accordance with condition flash red now operational. Maximum security precautions mandatory. Oh, and any member of control encountering Agent 86, that's 86, tell them to call headquarters. Over and out.
Stupid! Outrageous!
Sorry, Miss Zelinka.
Professor Zelinka.
Associate Professor. I just thought there might be some clues you've overlooked.
Professor Dante and I have been over this with the FBI, the CIA, military intelligence, and the police. I'm not sure where you've been.
We're much more secret.
Obviously. Why don't you run along and let us get on with our work?
What made you say obviously?
I have to assist Professor Dante.
Assist him?
Putting equipment away so we can go to dinner. I see you're finally getting the idea. Seminar room is cleaner than when we found it. You can perform an appendectomy.
We're getting a lot of mess from the class before us. Not that I mind anyways.
So a little trash getting in the trash can. We almost lost our scavenger service.
It's not that bad.
You secret agents come up with anything yet?
Who said we're secret agents?
Oh, come on.
You're like obvious.
He said it.
So much coming and going these past few days. What's up?
What would we know?
Great. Even the secret agent stuff. Frightening.
No kidding.
There was a man around here the other day, but he seemed to have disappeared. What other man? Smart. That's it. Maxwell Smart. Him.
You know, one of those over 8 students that never seems to graduate?
I'm curious. You think we're secret agents, but not this smart. Why is that?
Well, when I asked Smart what's his line, he shot back, I'm a spy. It's so ridiculous. What real secret agent would say something like that?
That's how he does it. He's so obvious, he's oblique.
Wait till the chief gets her hands on him again. I can't imagine where 86 is hiding out.
My hunch, Brazil.
Come in, Max. Hear my call, oh, please. It's important. Come in wherever you are.
What number are you calling, please?
The number I'm calling, I'm trying to reach 86.
Well, that number has been tipped. Who's trying to reach 86?
This is 99.
This is 86.
Max, what took you so long to answer?
Have you ever tried taking your shoe off inside of a trash can?
A trash can? You think you have to hide from the chief in a trash can?
Who's hiding? I'm still on the job.
But a trash can? Have you come up with anything, 86?
Well, most college students will die of a lung cancer. There's at least 4 inches of cigarette butts at the bottom of this.
Anything else? Something I can mention to the chief? I'll be seeing her in a few minutes.
Well, I'll be seeing her pretty quickly myself.
So you have come up with something.
Actually, the only other thing is a fortune cookie.
Well, see what it says. Maybe it's good luck.
It's just some Chinese place putting out recipes.
Listen, 86. I'm doing something a little crazy, and you've got to know what it is. I want to show the chief and prove that anyone can make a mistake.
You better tell me later.
I better tell you right now.
Right now I have company.
In the trash can. Then I have to go ahead without telling you. Good luck, 86.
I'll be seeing you.
Well, the third man. Your 2 friends went off that way. Or maybe you were just talking to them on your size 11.5 telephone.
Where are you having dinner tonight?
None of your business.
Professor Dante is my business.
I'm not accountable to some trash can eavesdropper.
Well, I was looking.
And what have you found?
I found the Fortune Cookie Club.
What?
Nothing. I found a fortune cookie. That's all.
Let me see.
It's just some Chinese place putting out. That's no recipe.
What does it say?
Oh, nothing to it. Don't be late for dinner.
I see.
Excuse me for a moment.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to put my shoe back on.
Network newscast with the final question put to the President at his press conference today. When asked for his reaction to the unexpected postponement of the NATO conference by the host country, Scandinavia, the President replied that he expects the technical difficulties to be cleared up momentarily.
Decisions with no help or advice from me.
I'm loving it.
Well, no need to panic. I'm back and everything's going to be okay.
What have you been doing?
Probably what you call hard work and true deduction, but I just call it luck.
I knew it. Stroke of luck?
I think I'm up to something.
I'm dying to hear.
Well, so is Chaos. Have you eliminated the bug that they planted here?
A whole crew of technicians was up all night going over this office inch by inch. Wherever the bug was, it's gone.
For the next part of my plan, only 99 is a part of my cover. I don't like your not finding of any bug.
Neither do I, but those technicians know their business. I'm absolutely assured there's no bug here. Check the message center and see if anything's come in. If
13 and 44 haven't reported, put out a call.
Right away.
What are you doing?
This is my portable bug detector. It's supposed to show red if we're bugged.
Showing red.
And we're bugged.
Excuse me? Let me see it. What sort of cover am I supposed to have?
Didn't you hear? We're bugged.
Don't be silly.
My portable bug detector proves
First
that
it was on, now it's off. Can't be right both ways.
it's really peculiar.
This office has been checked out with the most sophisticated electronic detection devices. There's no bug here. Let's get to business.
Right. Come on, 99.
Well, you haven't told me your plan.
Just trust me, Chief.
I trusted you yesterday.
I had an off day yesterday.
Off day!
Chief, Miss Finch might have news.
Anything?
A report from 13. He says all quiet.
Good, and 44?
He reports all quiet too.
I don't like it.
Why not?
It's too quiet.
We're fighting chaos, not preschoolers. So unless your sixth sense is giving off sparks, I make a briefing on what you and 99
My sixth sense is giving off sparks, Chief. And so is my bug
On,
detector.
off. It's got to be out of whack.
Control calling chaos. Do you read me? Control calling chaos.
Max, sit down. Rest a little.
Control calling chaos. Do you read me? Control calling
He's
chaos.
cracking into the strain. He needs sedation, a
Control
psychiatrist.
calling chaos. Do you read me? Control calling chaos.
Chaos answering control. Chaos answering control. We read you loud and clear. We read you loud and clear.
Chaos.
I don't believe it.
Talk about a sixth sense.
Nice of you to call us, Control. We were about to call you.
But they can't. We checked everything.
Chief, we are bugged.
Don't worry about technicalities. All you have to do is get the message.
Or what?
Or else!
I was afraid you'd say that.
Now hear this. As soon as you pay the ransom, we will return the Inthermo.
How much do you want?
$100 million.
100 million?
Dollars. And in small bills, please. 5s, 10s, 20s. And we'll want a few singles.
I could never get such a sum. It would take an act of Congress.
Chaos appreciates your difficulty, and we plan to help. We plan a practical demonstration of the Inthermo's enormous power, and how effectively we can use it. Within a matter of hours, we'll destroy one of your most cherished national treasures. How's that for cooperation?
One of our national treasures you wouldn't dare.
Within a matter of hours. And if you have difficulty raising the ransom, we'll build a full-scale Inthermo and start on your state capitals.
Wait, I've been advised you could not possibly build a full-scale Inthermo without help from Professor Dante.
You're entirely right.
Then don't make empty
But you
promises
see,
that...
we now have Professor Dante.
You what?
We have Dante. Confirmation should be along any minute from 13. Perhaps even 44.
If they've got Dante too.
Well, don't worry, Chief. Remember, we've got lots of state capitals.
Only one thing to worry about. Raising the 100 million. That's in small bills, please. 5s, 10s, 20s, and some singles.
What happened to our order? You're not our waiter.
Your waiter went home. We're closing early.
Then you better hurry our order.
We're closing.
We eat at the Fortune Cookie Club every time we get back to Washington. We order wonton soup, chicken
The
sub
cook went home.
We've been waiting 40 minutes.
wonton soup, chicken sub gum, sweet
You might as
and
well
sour.
go home too.
After waiting
You
40...
want to wait some more?
Wait some more!
Why didn't the other waiter tell us?
He was a little confused.
Seemed fine to me.
I straightened him out.
Ridiculous time to be closing.
Never come here again.
I straightened him out.
Last password is going up down the street. Mary Song reporting.
Ready at table according to plan. Shirley Song. In position here. Betsy Song.
Weapon carriers in position. Ingrid reporting.
Ingrid who?
Ingrid Song.
That's better.
Ages 9986 approaching.
As expected, phase 14, now operational.
Welcome to the Fortune Cookie Club.
Would you sit here, please?
Quite nice, really.
Well, I'm crazy about Chinese food.
There don't seem to be any other customers.
We'd start filling up soon. Meanwhile, we can give you special service. Your menus.
Thank you. Please, when we need help, we will ask.
As you wish.
Notice the fortune cookies here. They're exactly like the one I found in the trash can.
It had some kind of recipe.
But it wasn't a recipe, it was a formula.
And that's how they transmit. Paradise chicken with pineapple sounds real good.
Well, I was sort of thinking of the shrimps and black bean sauce. You're right, that is how they transmit. But who checks on the International Flow of Fortune cookies? I'm sure this is a chaos front.
Notice anything special?
Something a little peculiar about the fourth Chinese waitress.
Max, when this is over, you need a real vacation. We'll both need the vacation.
Let's recapitulate the basic plan.
Synchronized timers?
At 02 minutes, you get up to head for the telephone, but actually, you'll head for the kitchen. At 03 minutes, create a diversion complaining about sanitary conditions, while I head for the basement. At 04 minutes, I come back to the basement. And at 05 minutes, this may put us a little behind schedule.
You will slowly place your hands to the back of your chairs.
The old Chinese waitress trick. That's the third time this year.
Tie their hands. Make them as uncomfortable as possible.
I was beginning to want some of that paradise chicken.
Not me, shrimps.
What I like are those little water chestnuts, undercooked pea pods, and bamboo shoots.
The kitchen is closed.
I'm so sorry.
Would you place a finger over the knot, please?
Oh, be glad to.
Thank you. Is that quite painful?
Excruciating.
You know, if the rope was a little thinner, I could make it agonizing.
Maybe next time.
Proceed to phase 15. You got the first nurse. I inform Mr. Bing. And you two, prepare the speedboats.
Did you hear 86, Mr. Big?
We hit the jackpot.
For the first time, I think I'm afraid.
For the first time ever, or the first time today?
The first time since I started working with you.
Listen, 99. A coward is just a frightened man who's scared to be brave. Well, a brave man is only a coward who isn't scared of being frightened.
Thank you, Max. I'll remember that.
So, we meet at last. What an unexpected and delightful pleasure to have the illustrious Maxwell Smart as my guest. I see what your organization lacks in strategy and more than makes up for in loveliness.
Why, thank you.
Maybe ask the name of our host.
But of course, I'm Mr. Big.
You're Mr. Big?
It's all in this file.
I'm sorry. If you don't mind, one more question. Who gave you the name Big?
My psychiatrist. We've planned an amusing little divertissement that will shock and horrify you, just as it will every American. In a matter of hours, we will prove that your government is defenseless against the power of chaos.
What are you going to do?
Destroy the Statue of Liberty!
Excuse me? Maybe you should try a different psychiatrist.
We'll come up on the statue in a way that no one expects. Then activate the Intherma.
We know all about your plan.
Can you mention even one little detail?
Why, certainly. You plan to come up on the statue in a speedboat, the way that everyone expects.
What?
Listen here, my charming little friend. At this very moment, there are 7 Coast Guard cutters getting ready to converge on your speedboat. Would you believe it? 7.
I find that very hard to believe.
Would you believe 6?
You're bluffing, Mr. Smart. But unfortunately, I'm not, as your country is about to discover.
If Chaos takes this step, then we retaliate.
How? We've got the Inthermo, and we've got Professor Dante.
Suppose we get help from Dante's assistant, and then we build our own Inthermo.
Dear, would you come in, please?
Listen to me, Big.
You were saying...
Why go on with this senseless escalation? All we'll achieve is a balance of terror. You with your Inthermo, and we with a... Selenka?
That's right. You're with right again.
How was it that you said you wanted that 100 million?
You'll hear our terms later. Not that they'll matter to you. Professor Dante is to see the prisoners.
He's being brought up now.
No wonder it was so easy for them to kidnap the professor.
And the trap they set for us here. She saw me with the fortune cookie. I'll be frank, I'm disappointed in you.
You're hurting me!
Professor Dante is our guest. He's going to build us a full-scale Inthermo. In return, we're going to give him anything he wants.
Oh, all I want is some paradise chicken and to go home.
I'm afraid you can't go home.
The government will be sending someone to look for me.
They already sent someone to look for you. And here they are. They're our guests, too.
Hi there, Professor. The service here is terrible.
The captives.
Thanks to your ex-assistant.
Time's getting short.
You see, no one is coming to the rescue. So be realistic. Cooperate.
I should have gone to an Italian restaurant.
Move him to his room. Then move at once to phase 18.
I better make sure the Inthermo is ready to move.
We push off in 6 minutes.
Wait, we're in a hurry!
Professor, they're using the Inthermo to blow up the Statue of Liberty.
The Statue of Liberty!
5 minutes and 40 seconds.
But my great-grandmother's the first height of America!
Well, I have to see you to your room!
Princess!
Give me your time. Your poor
Public masses,
You're into pretty free and you. You wanna blow it up with my thermal?
Exactly.
well, what about us? You're just going to leave us here?
Under a very special guard. Actually, this is one of my favorite parts of the whole operation. Come meet your prisoners.
The blue-eyed blonde Chinese.
Recently, from Scandinavia.
Princess Ingrid.
What's your name?
Ingrid Song.
Song.
Your name isn't
Don't
so-
try to move!
Where are you from? Where was your home?
Should I answer?
Go ahead.
Hong Kong.
What have you done to her?
Part brainwashing, part hypnotism. A new technique that I developed. So good I'm leaving her to guard you. Isn't that delicious?
Okay, he's gone now, Princess. You can drop the pose.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think it would take a pretty big shock.
Is there any chance of getting loose?
Not the slightest.
Don't even try.
I think she's our only chance.
That possibility sure wasn't worrying to Mr. Big.
If only we could find some way to shock her back to her senses.
Don't talk so much.
I think our time is running out.
Say there, guard. Smorgasbord!
What's that?
Scandinavia, Stockholm, Oslo, Copenhagen.
Shanghai, Nanking, Peking, Formosa.
Think about snow, glaciers, pine trees, skiing down a mountain, ice skating.
What about it?
Doesn't it stir up memories of a young girl growing up in the North Country? Stories about Vikings, Eric the Red, the Midnight Sun,
Keep at it.
Northern Lights, fjords, canned sardines.
I'm from Hong Kong.
No, you're not from Hong Kong. You're a Scandinavian princess. Once I saved your father, and now you can save all of us. Princess Scandinavia is in danger. The whole world is in danger. And we only have a few minutes left to stop that
I
madness.
don't understand. It's so confusing.
Princess! Oh, what's the use? I just can't reach her.
No, you are. You're beginning.
Hopeless. I simply don't understand these new methods. Brainwashing, hypnotism? I guess I belong to the other antiques in the Smithsonian
The
Institute.
Smithsonian Institute!
What about it?
Why do we have to go there?
What's wrong with the Smithsonian?
Really?
Max, you broke through.
We'll take you anywhere, Princess. There's just one thing you have to do first.
What's that?
Save humanity.
Quick, we're tied to the chairs. Cut us loose.
Use your dagger, hurry!
Why would they switch off the electricity?
Something's gone wrong. Thank you, Princess.
We need reinforcements and we need them fast.
There's no time. We're on our own.
This is exciting. I love it.
Love what?
What you said, saving humanity.
Never, you, I won't tell her. Never.
Mr. Dante!
You can't use the Inferno to blow up the Statue of Liberty.
We don't want to blow up the Statue of Liberty. We're on her side.
No, the other side. They'll be on us in a second. What should we do?
Deactivate the Thermo. We'll try to cover you.
Deactivate the Inferno. First, I need some light. I blew out the house current just before I made my dash.
Blocking our door!
Come on, you've got to hurry.
Now, let's see. Circuit B deflects the coils. Or is it circuit C?
At last, my favorite dream, eliminating Maxwell Smart.
Well, I always respect a man with ambition.
Come on.
Now, if I reverse the central induction unit, I can discharge the current and get it a terrible shock, so I don't do that. Wait,
Get back, Crenshaw! Hold on.
No, it should be so simple. If Roman Brown takes 5 molecules to the market, then Barbara takes 3.
Turn out your lights and make a run for it!
No, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do! Well, Chief, it was dark and they managed to escape in their speedboat.
With the Inferno.
The speedboat was moored into the river right next to their base of operations in that restaurant.
We should catch that speedboat before it gets out of the Potomac. Have the speed they'll be traveling.
I can see a lot of activity out on the water, Chief.
Right, I radioed the Coast Guard and they're full speed with everything they've got in a collision course with Mr. Big.
Max, what happens to the Coast Guard cutters when Mr. Big uses the Inferno?
To the Coast Guard? Nothing. What? Listen, Mr. Big is about to destroy himself.
How?
Professor Dante switched the controls.
Switch the Max, have you lost your mind? What is going on?
Just listen, Chief. Listen how Mr. Big will destroy himself.
Okay, we're listening.
When Professor Dante got to the machine, he switched the controls. He switched activate with self-destruct.
Coast Guard cutters closing in on the Chaos Speedboat.
Okay, Smart, what happens next?
Don't you see? When Mr. Big pushes activate, he's really pushing self-destruct. He'll blow himself up.
Hello, Control. This is Chaos. Control, this is Chaos. Our compliments again to Mr. Smart. We're receiving you loud and clear, Mr. Smart. We have the Thermo lined up on the Coast Guard cutters, and I hope you'll enjoy the display. You said too much about your little switch, Mr. Smart. Instead of pressing activate, thanks to you, I will now press self-destruct.
Wow!
Coast Guard cutters destroyed, thanks to Smart.
No, the Chaos Speedboat.
Thanks to Smart.
I did not switch the controls!
No, Professor Dante, but Mr. Big thought you switched the controls.
I see. Look at that boat burn. It's a blazing inferno.
That's what I meant to call it. Dante's Inferno.
Max, how could you be so certain Mr. Big would receive you?
Because I located their bug.
Let go of me! Where?
Here, this little pin shaped like a spider.
That's the bug. Costume jewelry.
A highly sophisticated transceiver.
Remember when she came back into the room again? And my little detector came on again? Well, I took one look at her pin and I knew that was the bug.
Shame on you. Hodgkins, take her out and book her.
I'm supposed to advise you of your rights. You have the right to make phone calls, hire a lawyer, have a jury trial, appeal the verdict.
You showed me a wonderful time, Max, but I'm not ready to go home. For one thing, I have to help my father get ready for the NATO. Wonderful. And for another, I seem to be in
incredibly homesick. I don't know why, but suddenly I'm longing for northern lights and fjords and canned sardines.
If it wasn't for Mr. Smart, none of us would be going home.
Max did such a wonderful job, Chief. Maybe you should let him get the good news to the president.
That's a good idea, 99. Better call him right away.
Thank you, 99.
You deserve it.
No! Max! Not the red one.
Right. I'd rather use this one anyways for sentimental reasons. Sir, this is Maxwell Smart of Control. I am happy to report to you that our mission is accomplished. Princess Ingrid is safe, Professor Dante has been rescued, the NATO meeting will proceed, and chaos has been destroyed. And I take great pride in saying that the forces of darkness have once again been foiled in their plans to extinguish the bright torch of liberty. What? Oh, wrong number. Sorry.